Hello, happy Monday. How is everyone? Welcome to another MS-DOS Monday. And it's a long weekend today, so yay for that. I've not been working Mondays anyway, but yeah, it's nice. We've got Poppy Cam on stream today for the moment. Hello, yes. Talking about you. She's a bit hard to see, and she's got her back to us, but she might turn around later. Provide some entertainment. Yeah, it's been a week since I played this last. Don't quite remember if we had any sort of important delivery orders in flight. But what I did do after the last stream was I may have gone back in time a bit and replayed the last mission such that everyone survived except Wibble unfortunately got wounded, but you know, no one died. That was good. Still got much the same sort of stuff out of it, I think. Let's have a look at our stocks. See where. Yeah, we've got some missiles. We've got some heavy plasma, rifle, alien alloys. Hello, Cerberus. Good morning. How are you? My stream time will have changed ever so slightly for you because stupid bloody daylight savings time. It's an hour earlier than it was previously, but still 7 PM for me. That's no problem at all. Just yeah, if you want to hang out in the stream while you're working, bring joy to your workday. That's fine by me. So yeah, we've got some stuff. We've got some people's research. I want to see what we were doing with research last. We're busy researching heavy laser because that gets us to the path of laser cannons, which are profitable. Yeah. Let me look at the supply, like living quarters. Okay, so we've mostly got researchers. We've got 20 engineers, and they're busy churning out laser pistols, I think. What are we manufacturing? Personal armor, that was it. Now that we can make those, let's try and get enough for everyone. I think we've only got personal armor on 2 of our soldiers at the moment. Captain Bash and Sergeant Emmy. We've got a few rookies who survived the last mission. Grigori was doing that scouting for us. Astro Boy also a new person in chat. And yeah, Cyprus, you are a squaddy now. You've beaten 2 missions and killed 2 aliens. Well done. I can see a promotion in the works for you. Base-wise, I've been building a well, I started building a hangar up here because I want to move the hangars that are down here up there just for later defensive purposes. And the Matera base, yeah, it's also got hangar, general stores, some radars. I was reading up on the radars actually, and there is a bug in the game where more than one radar of the same type doesn't actually count. I'm not sure if I'm going to get hit by that bug, but there's save game fixers you can use to adjust it, which I might take advantage of, who knows. Either way, it won't matter once we're able to research the hyperwave decoders, which is like alien navigation technology. And in order to do that, we actually have to first capture some aliens. And the last couple of missions, we've often had a message pop up at the end saying, oh, the captured alien had to be killed during transport because there's nowhere to put them when they get back to base. There's no alien containment facility. And I was like, I wasn't intending to try and capture an alien, but it's just like they happened to shoot an explosion thing right in their own faces and get stunned by their own smoke inhalation or something like that. So what I might do is actually build some alien containment facilities, assuming I can afford it. Costs 400,000. Doesn't take too much maintenance, but it does cost a lot of money. But it might be worth it. Yeah, we've basically got to build it here. Because this is the place that our squad returns to at the end of a mission. Go back to the geoscape. What day is it? It's the 2nd of March, so it's actually going to be a while before we get any more funds. Poppy's wandered off. Poppy! Get back here and come on stream. Anyway, yeah, it could be a while before we get more funding. So far the countries are happy with us. But we're gonna have to salvage and more alien technology and sell it in order to get some money, I think. Oh, and we've still got this interceptor up here in North America right now that hit a bug and it's running around with no fuel, which is fine by me, except it's now no longer got any ability to shoot down UFOs. So what we could do, like, I like the fact that we've got this magical flying interceptor that just never runs out of fuel. But the issue is, like, what can it really do other than hover over a UFO site, just to sort of monitor it? It would be nice to be able to shoot stuff down as well. I think we can trigger the bug again if we want to. Like, as long as we've got an extra hangar that we can transfer the ship around, that should work. So, yeah. Let's get it to return to base. That should then trigger it to refuel. Yeah. Oh, and can it rearm? Can it rearm, or do we have to have... base information, because we've only just got the general stores. And we've got Bupkis in the general stores. Okay. So I could transfer some of the missiles that we've got in the Perth base, but we may as well just purchase some directly for this base. It'll take about the same time. Avalanche, missile, and they're cheap. So let's just stock up. Okay, they're not that cheap. It adds up. We're low on money a bit at the moment. Six missiles. When we down another alien, it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm just amazed that the world's governments aren't willing to fund the defense of Earth that much. Oh, we'll give you $1 million here and there, maybe. Even 1999 money, that's not much. What's the status? Refueling still. Takes a while to refuel. Although I suppose if we want to exploit that bug, we shouldn't really even bother letting it refuel. We should ship it off to Perth and then ship it back again. Items arriving. Okay, I guess I did have a weapons order queued up from the previous game and totally forgot about it. But we've just ordered some replacement ammo, autocannon, some rockets, smoke grenades, and proximity grenades. Okay, so tell you what. Interceptor 2 is ready, but we can transfer it, right? Transfer, it'll cost money. And it'll be unavailable for a little while. Let's hope we don't get UFO activity around here, right? Oh, and we may as well save. I've loaded this up before. A little pre-stream game, but we can say... I just typed Steam. I did. Never mind. And let's advance the time a bit. Hopefully, just transfers happen and maybe research gets done. No major alien activity we need to worry. Alright, it's arrived at Perth. Interceptor 2, it's ready. Can I click on it? Is it like, has it rearmed? Might have to launch it briefly. See what that does. Interceptor 2. Avalanche, 0 rounds. Yeah, we need to return to base. Running on the 0% fuel bug, but it also hasn't bothered rearming itself. That's a bit of a double-edged sword, this bug. I remembered to turn off emote only mode this time. Last stream, if you catch the VOD, you might notice our new friend Astro Boy came in the chat and sent a few emotes over. I was like, oh yeah, cool emote. I did not realize that that was the only thing that anyone could say in the chat. That's fine, you know. Bro streamer. I really ought to get my bot to automatically enable it and disable it when I'm streaming. And I'm making slow progress towards that. I have like a billion side projects that I'm working on. Today I fixed up my website, which has absolutely no content on it, but proud to say that I've sorted out SSL and HTTPS for it. Now it can serve that content up, or that lack of content up, completely securely. And that's just a stepping stone for me running the bot on my website hosting, rather than my personal machine, which it's running on right now. And when I've done that, the bot can mod the channel even when I'm not actively streaming, which will be great. Of course, I've got to over-engineer it a fair bit, because the bot used to, and still technically does, interface with my local machine for a bunch of interesting Elite Dangerous integrations. Things like saying what route my current navigation is set to and things like that. And I have ambition to add even more fun integrations. Like, it's got one for the music, but I never use it. I'll need to split the bot up basically into a part that lives in the cloud and a part that lives on my local machine. Okay, so we've got new avalanche missiles, and yeah, I should have been paying attention to Interceptor 2. Can we send you out briefly? Okay, slow down. Have a look. Okay, so Interceptor 2 has 3 ammo for the avalanche. We can return it to base because it's using up fuel. And then we could send it over to the Matera base and hopefully it'll trigger the bug again. I don't want to micromanage them too much, but like once we've got several bases going, it might be advantageous just to have one interceptor that's just exploiting the bug permanently. I want to go to bases, I want to go here, I want to transfer things to Matera, I want to transfer Interceptor 2. Go do that, please. And yeah, actually, I'm dumb. I should have been building new things for the Matera base. What do we want to build here? We've got general stores. We will need living quarters and research stuff. Oh no, that's going to cost money that we don't have. Build facilities. How much is living quarters going to set me back? 400k. Jeez. We really need an alien ship right now. But if I don't build something, then it's just going to be a waste. Yeah, alright, come on, let's build. The lab costs even more. We can't afford the lab right now. So we can't do the trick yet. But we do want to set up some living quarters here. Okay. Where did Poppy go? And ultimately I want bases all over the place, but we're only really in the 3rd month of the game. It's probably impressive enough that we've got 2 bases going. Okay, so Interceptor 2 has arrived at Matera. We don't need to really do anything with it right now. If we need to intercept something, we'll send it out. And it'll have the field bug. In theory, we could do the same thing for our Perth interceptor, but I don't want to be caught unawares too much. The time it takes for that bug to happen is at least a day or 2, right? No. We shall exploit things here and there for fun. And also because the game will have plenty of bugs that count against our favor as well. We won't need to go nuts with it. Are we going for research? Very keen for research to be done. Unknown. Manufacturing? We've probably produced some more of the personal armor now, right? They've produced 4 in total, maybe? Which means we could assign them to more of our peoples. I want to see base information first and look at the stores, because the stores will be indicative of... Yeah, okay, we've got 2 more personal armor to use. Means we go back to... soldiers? Can I just, for example, equip them here? Oh, I can. I thought I had to put it on the ship. That's good. So, Wobbin, you get some armor. And who is our 3rd person? I mean, I would give it to Wibble, because they're a sergeant. But they're wounded right now, so it's like, what are we going to protect you from, really? We've got a few randos. Oh, Cyprus. Yeah, you're in chat right now. You get special treatment. Yeah, manufacturing, that'll just keep ticking. Research. It's gonna be done when it's done. Oh yeah, I'm really happy that I got SSL set up on my website. Because to do it nicely is tricky. You've got to use... I'm using Let's Encrypt for the certificate. And like to do it nicely, you can have them just sort of automatically drop a file on your server that then they verify. But then you've also got to somehow manage that certificate, and I don't know how to configure those things for like arbitrary different web servers. Right now the site itself is Node, but I've decided to set up an Nginx reverse proxy, because there's a plugin for Let's Encrypt for Nginx that just helps you configure it automatically. And then Nginx handles the front-facing stuff. The Node app doesn't need to care about certificates or any of that jazz. It's great. And later, if I want to add a Mojo app or something on there, I can do it. Just put them all behind the proxy. The Twitch chatbot itself, well, it won't need to expose anything on the server end, so it won't really need to directly benefit from it. But if I want my local machine to contact the Twitch bot in the cloud to send some information back, perhaps, then I need to start thinking about, well, do I want that information to go out in clear text? Do I want just anyone to be able to connect to my Twitch chatbot in the cloud and feed it information? No, you do want to secure that a bit. No promises, but I'm still meaning to do that little QBasic Gorillas integration. It's going to be fun if I just get the incentive and everything lined up nice to do it. So yeah, baby steps, we're getting there. I have half a website running. Very much a case of the shoemaker has no shoes, I find. I make websites for a living. I don't have a personal one, or I do now, but it's just a placeholder, really. Just like Poppy to get up and wander off when the stream starts. I'm going to just go look for her, but she's probably in the bedroom. Nope, she's doing her business. We don't want to see that on stream now, do we? We could speed up the time rate a bit. I mean, the game will stop us if anything interesting happens. Not enough money to produce personal armor at Perth. Oh shit. Has that been draining our money this whole time and we've not realized that we've got money that's earmarked for other things? Funds, 21,000. Shit. Oh, that's not great to be broke at the start of the month. So manufacturing, that's cancelled itself because we can't produce anything more. Research progress is now average. That's something at least. But we can't produce stuff if we don't have money, and then we can't make a profit of producing stuff. What's the inventory like? I mean, we could sell some of the alien weapons, but like, we're gonna be using them later. We have 2 more personal armor. Alright. Well, let's equip that. Soldiers. So who else we got? We've got Gareth, who had a bit of a problem in that previous mission, in the first iteration of it, where he got mind probed by one of the aliens and panicked and dropped his weapon. And the same thing happened in the replay of the mission. So I wonder if Gareth's bravery of 30 is not really suitable for being in such an elite, dangerous team. But you know what? He's our buddy, we'll give him personal armor as well. And that leaves us with... just a job of the third incarnation, hopefully slightly better, but you know what, Tux O'Grady been pretty decent lately, got 1 kill, give you the personal armor. And now what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna have to sell some stuff, I reckon. We could sell Wibble NZ, who is just sitting in the hospital at the moment. What's the value of them? 0. Okay, we won't do that. We could sell some of the spare heavy plasmas. I mean, they're pretty expensive, but we want to be able to use them later on, so I don't want to sell the heavy plasmas or any of them, really. We could sell the plasma pistols, because I've no intention of researching them at the moment. And we're not really going to use them. We've got the laser pistols as pistol backups. We could sell the plasma pistols, yeah. Less profitable, but we won't miss them. And maybe, you know, the free market sector will be able to do something with plasma pistols. Alright, that gets us 269,000. Something a bit better. A small launcher and stun bombs I think we want to keep. Corpses, that we can't sell. I think that's it. Alright, let's hold on to that money. What could we manufacture then? We could manufacture some laser rifles just for the sake of selling them. I don't think the profit will be as great, but it's something. Cost per unit is 20,000. I don't know how much they sell for off the top of my head. I don't have the game facts up. But we've got to have our engineers doing something, otherwise we're paying them to just sit around reading Twitter. Just make one. There is a bug around production chains as well, but I forget exactly how it works. Okay, we'll make one in 20 hours, and then we'll reevaluate what we're doing with it. And whoo boy, I need to go clean up Poppy's business. I won't go to the be right back screen, I will leave you on the screen. But know that I will be right back. Are you coming back? Or what? Hide behind the curtain. Hi. Back on the stream. Be the star. Let's put the lights on at least. It certainly felt like it was brighter in the evening. Oh, production complete. Laser rifle. Awesome. But it's just a trick of daylight savings. I could have just had my dinner an hour earlier, started stream an hour earlier, got the exact same effect. Okay, production complete. Manufacture. I don't want to do that. I want to sell a laser rifle for 36. That's a profit of 16k each time. It's not amazing, but it's something. Like, we can do it for the moment. Like, I would produce plasma rifles, except that actually requires alien components, I think. Special materials required, alien alloys 1, yeah. Through that. We have to use just the Earth alloys for our attempts at making profit. Alright, so we've got a laser rifle, 0 engineers to produce 0 thing going here. We can let time pass briefly. Oh, come up here. Be on stream, Poppy. Manufacturing. Now can we game the system by telling them produce? Yeah, don't too many. We don't actually have a lot of funds available. Ah, she's crunching on some biscuits. Maybe we can persuade her back on stream. I think my ultimate streaming setup is going to be just like me up here in this corner, and then 5 or 6 other poppy cams set up around the house so that you all can track her as she wanders. Maybe a tiny view of the game in a little corner somewhere. You don't care about that. Poppy, come up here. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I have some treats or something for you. You don't know. You don't know for sure that they don't have any treats. Hmm? Hey. Come up here and sit with me while I play. Hmm? Biscuit's nice. Oh, delicious. So yeah, research is going, manufacturing to scrape together some cash is going. We have some of our team armored, at least. And we're using the alien weapons, which is nice. My last playthrough I went with laser rifles, and that's great, but you have to manufacture them all yourself, whereas the alien rifles you get for free. Hi. Come up here. I could manhandle up here on stream, but that wouldn't last. Alright, it's now Thursday the 11th of March. Really hoping at some point we would get a new UFO to shoot down and salvage. Because if... Well, I think our net cost with all the leasing of interceptors and what have you, and paying the scientists, our net cost isn't more than we're getting in funding yet. So at the end of the month we'll have a little bit of cash to play with. But it would be preferable if we get some income from aliens. Because then we can start expanding to the point where we don't need government funding anymore. Oh, here we go. UFO 8. It's very small, it's low, and it's going slowly. Let's have a look. Yep, it's in Australia. It's nighttime right now, which sucks, but let's intercept it. Even if we end up shooting it down, it's at least worth some points to the Earth government. Oh, and let's save actually. We've spent a fair amount of time idling and waiting for things to happen. Where are we saving? Go. Over land, that's good. If we shoot it down, we can at least salvage it, unless it's totally destroyed. Which it might be, because it's just one of the tiny dinky scout ships. And if we use avalanche missiles, then UFO outrunning interceptor. What the hell? We need to get faster ships. That, or we need to let it land and then we'll take it on with a ground assault. I mean, that would get us more goodies. It is a small scout ship after all. Yeah, tell you what, let's send the other interceptor out from Matera. And just have it... No, not there. Just patrol over Australia. Alright. Going towards Canberra. Actually, no, down Melbourne. My geography sucks, don't judge me. Can we do a cautious attack? Or standard attack? UFO outrunning interceptor. Come on. We need better interception capabilities. Speed it up a bit. This UFO can just give us the runaround until we run out of fuel. Wait, stop. Alright, it's landed. I want to do a sneaky save right now. Yeah. And what we can do is wait until it's daytime, because we can see the daylight approaching. Just wait, because these missions for the scouts usually take a little bit of time. Interceptor has to return to base, that's fine. But Skyranger 1 can go take that on. I don't think there's anything we need to equip, right? Nah, we're fine. Wait a minute. Wasn't this Interceptor 2? Why are you not low on fuel? I thought we'd have triggered the bug. That's fine. Is Interceptor 1 fine? Interceptor 1 is fine. But let's keep it hovering in case the UFO takes off. But otherwise, we should get ourselves a nice little key ground mission. Nice. Can own some aliens with our superior forces. Yeah, this is going to be daylight mission. Ranger 1, let's go. And my least favorite part of any mission. Unequipping and re-equipping everyone with the things they're supposed to have. So there you are, Wob. Gorny has picked up the rocket launcher, but not any rockets. That's the thing that we should have re-equipped on the craft, isn't it? We ordered it. They're sitting in the general stores right now. We didn't put them on the craft. Okay, so Sigourney, just leave the rocket launcher here. Oh, it has 1 ammo in it. Okay. Alright, you get 1 shot with that, and we'll give you a pistol as a backup. Bashira, yep, you've got that. Oh, we ordered smoke grenades as well. I ordered a bunch more smoke grenades, and we don't have them. Hey, Poppy. See you there? She's just sitting on the little rug that I've got to cover the cables. Daring, you could come up here and sit with us. The audience really likes it when they see you on screen. They really like it. If I had emotes available, I would have an emote of you so people could say, oh, it's Poppy. Okay, fine. You'll come up later. Alright, so this is a plasma rifle club. Yep, that's good. Mr. Job, Cyprus. We're gonna have to take some of the plasma rifles from these people, I think. Grigori was a really great scout last time, so let's give him a laser pistol. Although I think Wobbin, like, if you're using a one-handed weapon, it's better for you because then you can throw the, just carry the grenade in your offhand. But I want to make sure you've got good guns for everything. Alright, Emmy, I want to give you a plasma rifle as well. Means taking it from maybe Astro Boy. Don't know if you're in the chat again, Astro Boy, but prove yourself first. I'll give you a laser pistol. Okay, this is looking better. We could give one person a autocannon. Actually, yeah, if we give one person an autocannon, Astro Boy will be able to use... Oh, but we do need people with the light weapons, just so they have lots of turn units and can scout for us. And this is just a tiny UFO, like it's a little scout UFO, so we probably don't need the heavy weapons that much. Certainly we might not need the rocket launcher, but I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to use the heavy weapons for this one. We've all got like nice plasma rifles. We'll use those. Let's go. And we'll save. Wob, let's get you out of the vehicle and have a look around. Okay, we've landed in a farm area. Probably the aliens are probing some cows or something. Looking good so far. Let's get you... Start reserving time units, please. Here. Sigourney with the rocket launcher. Which we might want to use just to open a hole in the building. It kind of looks like, map-wise, we're right smack bang in the middle of stuff, so that's awkward. We can't just stick to a corner. Let's have Sigourney come down here and just... We get the time unit reservation. I don't want you snap firing a rocket. Let's just get as close to the wall as you can. Looking out on this field. Okay, this is the edge. And it looks like that's the edge as well. It's a fairly small map. And we are here, and that's one of the edges. So, like, you can see they've sort of laid the game out into these big regions. And it's 4x4. Might be more. We'll see. Sigourney, you leave your turn there. Emmy, let's have you fan out on the other side. See, this is why I need cameras set up around the whole place. Currently in her Dan Murphy's cardboard box. And is clawing the shit out of it, which is very cute. Poppy, it's a shelter or it's a scratching post, not both. Alright. So being semi... Oh, what's that? Aliens have set up some sort of weird shit here. That's cool. Could it be like a teleporter? I'm just gonna teleport in, that'll be wild. But otherwise, it looks like we can secure this area. It's just a big open field. Yeah, let's just have you move out. Oh, you can see someone. They're in that teleporter thingy. Cool. Let's shoot them. How much for a shot? 22. We would need 44. Oh, you can definitely hear that. Want to set up a camera? No, you've already left. Do I want to set up a camera for you there, Poppy? Let's shoot some aliens. Come on, action. That's what the people want to see. Pew. Hey, don't damage that thing. We might want to sell it later. And why don't you just sort of take a knee and keep an eye on it in case more show up. Bashi, I would like you to go out to the left. Seems like we have a lot more map over to the left. Not a lot of cover, but perhaps go this way and keep an eye on these buildings out here. Go like 10 minutes. Get you just around the corner there is what I want. There. How much is it to shoot? 23. So if you take a knee, you won't be able to do that, which is because crouching down helps your accuracy and helps you not get shot at. But Mr. Jopper here, the third, can go support you. Just sort of keep an eye out. Rando McRandface. We really need to like secure, I think, this building first. Just to be sure that there's nothing gonna come out from behind us. Is it multi-story? Of course it's multi-story. With a roof access as well, joy. So maybe we send Ekinori in that way. Probably shoot our way in. Maybe there's a side door. Let's look for the side door. Looking diagonally is hard because I think it takes more time units than it would otherwise. Get you to kneel, but you're not really covering much. You just face. As long as we're spread out a bit. Here you are, Cypress. I'll have you maybe go around this other side of the building. Can we even squeeze through that little passage there? Or is that a fence? And I think I'm threatened by this building here, so let's have you back up, Warbin. How many it's reserved for orders? Only costs 19 for you, not bad. Here we go, Grigori. Amazing scout from last time. Grigori we will send into this building. What's this? Can come around the side and back up in me. This is all just turn one. Their own fault for having 12 squad members, but having 12 squad members really does help. Order shot is 19 for you, so just stand there, look over this field. What even is this black section? Like, clearly there's a hedge or something here. but because we can't see past it, the whole thing is dark. Gareth, let's try not to have you panic this time. I will send you up north. Or scout out this area. You need 23 to fire that, so we can get you to crouch. And then we've got Astro Boy here, last of the people we need to move around. Turn 1 is very close, ladies and gentlemen. Have Astro Boy cover this area with who was there, Wobbin, and we're splitting our forces up a bit, but we kind of have to when we've got a starting point like this. And I think it's time for the aliens. Go nuts, aliens. Wait, what? What? We carefully fanned out there. Like, the UFO had landed. There was an alien doing something with a teleporter-y kind of looking thing? Or was the UFO taking off? No, I didn't even look at that. Oh, I kind of want to go back and have a look at that mission next time, but okay, that's great. We brought a lot of firepower and we only needed to kill one alien corpse, 3 alien artifacts. Like, this wasn't profitable for us either, is the problem. There wasn't a lot to do there. Oh man, I didn't know that there even was a mission where you just see a guy standing on a purple thing. Okay. Sky Ranger 1 is returning to base. Interceptor 1, can you also return to base, please? Oh, you're cute. Can you be cute on camera? You want to be cute on camera for a bit? Speed up time a bit. Get back to base. And I guess we saved, right? I mean, that was a mission done. Emmy has one more kill under her belt. Really hoped to have a bit more stuff come out of that mission. But perhaps we'll find another UFO soon. I was thinking, yeah, that's right. We didn't have the equipment last time because we need to equip craft. We need to equip it with equipment. We've got 2 autocannons. We've got the armor piercing ammo. That's right. We had 1 small rocket left. And load 3 large rockets onto the craft. Plenty of laser pistols. Woo. Yeah, really. Wanna come back on the chair? Come back on the chair? Yeah. Right here. What else are we doing? Smoke grenades. Load them up. Regular grenades. We've got plenty, actually. I think the grenades are going to become pretty much useless until we've got the ability to use the alien stuff. But they're good to have around, just in case. Blah, blah, blah. So we're still manufacturing stuff? Yes. We've produced 3 so far, we can sell those off. Laser rifles, 3, that gets us 24, 48? Something like that. In profit. Research is still going, yeah. Alien containment, radar, hangar, great. Just keep doing your thing. It's getting hotter. I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream when it gets really, really hot here. Size, very small. Okay, cool. Here's one in Europe we could possibly shoot down with the interceptor we've got here. It's not currently bugged out. No, come on. Intercept. Oh, it's still refueling? Why is it still refueling? Oh, because we sent it halfway across the world and then back. Gee, okay. Can it not be refueling, please? Can it be done now? You have to... We just lost that UFO. It's not even far away and we lost it. Dang it. Still refueling? I mean, I've only passed a tiny amount of time there, so yes. How long does it take to refuel? I was gonna save as well. Kinda wish I'd saved just before we noticed that UFO, maybe we could get it properly. Intercept. Now it's ready. We could send it out on a patrol. Though I don't think their detection capabilities are particularly amazing. Sure would be nice to have that infinite fuel craft again. Oh, if I send it back to base now, is it going to have to do the whole refueling cycle again? That's going to suck. Yeah, now it's refueling. If you like jump the gun on an interceptor and send it back later, you could actually really screw yourself over. Of course, I suppose the idea is all the bases are like the starter base, where you've got 2 interceptors and 1 Sky Ranger. That would cost a lot of money. No, I think we've lost that UFO. I don't know why. I guess it's the whole short-range radar versus long-range radar. Matera base, I've got 2 long-range now, which again, I think will be buggy. probably it's better to have one of each. It's fine, it's not like the fate of the whole planet is at stake or anything. Yep, it's fine. Let's save. Save on this midstream one, I guess. And just wait for something else to happen. Let's speed up time even more. Research completed. Yes. We can now research laser cannon. Let's do that. Because that's our big moneymaker. Still want to do like medikit at some point and heavy plasma, that would be great too. We want to be able to do like the UFO power sources for other stuff. Oh, there's just too much we want to research all at once, but laser cannon... none as well done. But yeah, laser cannon is the moneymaker. Let's go with that. Dump all the scientists on it. We've actually got a lot of lab space available that we're not using. And if we had the money, we could add more scientists, I think. Now produce heavy laser. Currently doing laser rifle, but we could scrap those. And I'm assuming heavy laser would be slightly more profitable. I could look it up, but that seems like heavy laser. And I have no idea if I can pull this bug off. Draw, let's do that. And bases. Lasers, put more people on it please, and make... it costs 32 per heavy laser. That means we can sell those laser rifle, well, that one laser rifle made the tiny bit of profit. Just did a bunch of menuing, so let's save. Come on, there's got to be a nice, simple UFO that we can find and shoot down relatively quickly. Please. How are we doing with the base building? We've got 11 days till the hang is complete. 4 days until containment is complete. 4 days until living quarters is complete. I want to build everything off these living quarters, basically, to try and make the base more defensible. Oh, it's on the slowest time setting. Jeez. What do people think of the stream layout for this game? Either if you're live now or watching the VOD later, you can tweet at me. I've got the game generally, like I just center them, and then I overlay the camera up here. But for this game, maybe we could move the cameras over to the right, because you don't really need to see the menu options there. UFO 10, it's small, very high up. Let's get it. Let's get that. Wow, it's all the way up in the object. Can we intercept it, please? Chapter 2, do your job. Go nuts. What's it doing up there? Of course, that layout would work for this geoscape view, but it might also be less good for some of the other screens. Track. Damn it. Go to last known position, please. It looked like it was heading towards South America. They do kind of meander around a bit, though. I should try and trigger that bug again, just so we have an arbitrary range interceptor. We should research alien navigation, and we should build our own ship and do a lot of other stuff, actually. Come on, we need to get UFOs. And yeah, some streamers, they lay out things so that the game window is actually a bit smaller. It works okay for DOS games where the normal aspect ratio is slightly off. It's not 16:9, it's 4:3, and then in my case the pixels get stretched a bit. And then you'd have like a bar down the side here, which we could fill with chat maybe if we put the chat window really tiny. I don't know. Let's just go up and down South America, see if we spot this UFO. We did! We lucked out, nice. And we've found another one that's large. Oh, holy shit, South America is a hub of alien activity. I mean, if we can shoot one down, I'd like to shoot down a large one, I guess? Can we send up our other interceptor out from Perth, because it would actually be needed. And Interceptor 2, can you take UFO 10 on maybe? I think Interceptor 2 is running a bit low on fuel. We need more bases. We'd be able to see all this activity. Ah, damn it. See, it's got to return to base now. If we had more bases, we'd be able to just see this activity and in advance pick our battles. If we had that hyperwave decoder, we would be able to actually know what they're up to, or at least what kind of mission they're on. But I guess early game, baby steps. 11, tracking lost. Last known UFO position, please. About to lose tracking on UFO 10 here. Yep. Don't think... Yo, where is Interceptor 1? It's out. Did it take the long way around? Oh, it's down in the Antarctic. Why is it down there? Okay, well hopefully we'll find the UFO is landed. Or one of them is. Frankly, we might want to send out the Sky Ranger. Oh, and it's low on fuel, damn it. Okay, screw it. Let's send out the Sky Ranger. We know that there's some sort of activity going on there. Why is it low on fuel? It didn't even... You know what, I'll tell you... Well, Sky Ranger 1... New target. Just go here. I'll give you a new mission when you get there. We could load that save. Assuming that the alien's destination is fixed at the time that that save was taken. We'll see if the Sky Ranger sees anything when it gets there. And if not, maybe we'll just do a sneaky reload and see if we can grab them this time. Redirect craft, target please, South America. We found it. Huh? We found it up here. Wow. Intercepted again, I guess. What is it doing? Maybe it finished its mission and is buggering off home. In the meantime, we've got Sky Ranger 1 that's out and busy, like, going to South America for no good reason. It's possible it might not have enough fuel. Oh, jeez, it probably doesn't have enough fuel to get all the way to that area if we do shoot that UFO down. So 10 tracking lost. Please follow it if you can. Sky Ranger 1. Sky Ranger 1 should return to base. It's basically out of fuel anyway. Interceptor 2. Yeah, we lost it. Let's reload, because we had that save. And maybe, maybe things will go better this time. Because we really need that pay dirt of getting another UFO. That last one was not enough to sate us. Didn't realize it was such a tiny, like, one alien craft. Of course, it's possible that we'll never even detect those UFOs in the first place this time. It's only a small percentage chance. Can't can't believe we had the last mission end in the first turn. I mean, it's great. Mission accomplished. But a little underwhelming for citing stream times. UFO 10. Large this time, so it's different UFO that we've found. And it's over Australia, we can intercept it, yay. Actually, maybe take it on? I mean, it's large, so who knows. It could be a terror ship for all we know. Going on out there, but we know that last time it headed to South America, so maybe this time it will do the same thing. Not that we can catch up with it, it's too quick. Low on fuel. Not even enough fuel to get, like... We need better ships. We need more bases. We need more money. If we get to the end of the month and nothing's happened, then I'll call the stream there. Because at least we've had one mission, if it was a bit short. Anyway, we need to pass time so that our base facilities get built. It'd suck if we had those alien containment facilities one day till completion, and we were doing that mission and we happened to have some aliens randomly get knocked out by their own stun grenades. You're about to hear classic Burwood. No. I'm not sure if it's coming through particularly loudly. In fact, my noise gating is probably stopping it unless I'm talking. But there's a resident motorcyclist in the background there. He definitely lives somewhere in the building. Drives me crazy. UFO 11, very large. Oh jeez. Don't know if we can take this one out, but we can try. I didn't want to go to 30 minutes straight away. I should have gone slower speeds. Last known UFO position. It wouldn't have caught up with it anyway. New target. Just have a look around here. Found it. Interceptor, please target the UFO. At least have a look at it. Like, it's a very large UFO. There's a guide on the wiki to be like, here's how you identify what types of craft they are based on their profile. Just want to have a look. Up to 1 minute. Here we go. Have a look. Oh, it's like 3 layers. Holy crap, that's probably a terror ship, I think. Can you cautiously attack it? Interceptor destroyed. Wow. Just immediately zapped. I'm gonna let the time spin forwards a bit, even though I intend to reload that save, because I can't lose an interceptor right now. That huge ship doing? Is it a terror mission that they're gonna do? Okay, we're not far away from our heavy laser research and our alien containment, so let's reload. We can't take that alien on. They are too large. Let's skip forwards faster. When I was playing it single player, of course it's single player. When I was playing it solo last time, which again, based on the save game dates, was apparently 2012. But when I was playing it last time, I tended to just like sit on the geoscape screen on maybe like 5 minutes at a time and just soak up the atmosphere. I could read the web while I'm playing it, micromanage every individual thing in the base. Great, but for streaming purposes, that's not going to be fun. Not unless I set up some sort of Twitch plays UFO. Which is possible, it's possible. Okay, there's our very large boy. Yep, and we're not going to do anything about it. We do not have the capability to shoot that down right now. So we're just going to let it do its thing. UFO 11, merely large, not very large. This one, maybe we have a chance. Interceptor 2. Let's give this a go. That very large ship shot us with something and it's just obliterated that poor interceptor. We need more bases. Even if they're just a radar, we need more bases. If we have enough money at the start of the next month, we'll buy one. Check if it's over China. Seem to be heading that way. May as well return. I think our third base, and you know, if I had the Twitch affiliate, we would make a poll here and let the audience vote. But I think our third base could be Japan. Give us some coverage of this area here, I think. We want to make it like South China. Living containment at Perth is complete. Living quarters at Madeira is complete. Yay. Like maybe a Hong Kong base? That would cover a fairly large region of different countries. But yeah, Japan, as far as the funding goes, is pretty good, pretty key contributor. 724,000. China actually decreased their funding last time and only gives us 212,000, so maybe we shouldn't bother. Of course, if I was going just by funding alone, we would be building a base in America. Southern part of Northern America, actually. But I don't know. That only covers that region then. Whereas building it in Asia would cover a lot of different regions. We'll get there. Eventually we will have lots of bases. So, production of stuff. We've got the living quarters here, that's great. And if we had money, we would build other things off of it. We don't have money, so we go back to Perth. We've got the alien containment, which is cool. We don't have any aliens to put in there yet. Can we sell... Yeah, we've got 4 heavy lasers we can sell off. For 61,000 each. I think it was 32,000 to build, so we're getting a bit more profit there. Getting 32 profit each time. Roughly. Anything else I want to sell? So tempting to sell those heavy plasmas, but we want them to shoot aliens. Oh, and there's a spare sectoid corpse because we got one from that last mission. I'm sure KFC or whoever we're selling that to will put it to good use. Manufacturing. Yeah, we could increase the number of lasers we're producing. Get more profit out of that. And research is still going. We'll be able to produce laser cannons eventually. And let's save because we've gotten this far. Oh, there you are. Hey, can I put a camera in your face? This whole time we've had Poppy not visible because of the chair back here. Just cleverly hiding behind it. Research completed. Yes. I've just realized I haven't had it phoned up for this whole thing, but it's okay because the game is actually quite quiet. I mean, I'll have to watch the VOD back later to make sure the audio doesn't double up, but that's the downside. Like, it's been so hot today, like, I really did not want to headphone up, so I guess I just didn't even think about it. We can now research laser defense. That's great. We don't want to research laser defense next, though. Probably not something we need to deal with. What do we want to research next? I mean, if we had aliens, like live aliens, we would research them. There's the heavy plasma, which we could then start using. There's the stun bomb, which might help us get the aliens to get the research on the aliens. And the small launcher, I think, goes in hand in hand with that. And there's like UFO power source, UFO navigation, which we need for like ships and things. But we can't do those until we... Yeah, I think we want to get to the point where we're capturing aliens. We'll capture a navigator, we'll interrogate them, we'll get alien radar technology, we'll eventually get to ships, and by way of going that way, we'll have, like, I think it's UFO power source that gets us some of the powered armor. So in the meantime, that's like, okay, stun bomb or small launcher? I think they both have to go hand in hand, but I mean, we'll just throw scientists at the problem. We don't need to do them in parallel if... No, tell you what, we'll reduce it to just like half and half, because I think they have to go hand in hand. Maybe they can synergize or something. Small launcher... We need to research it just to even be able to use it. We can now produce laser cannons and tank/laser cannons. That's nice. I do kind of want a tank with a laser cannon on it. So the heavy laser... New production... Laser cannon. We could actually make the first few to fit to our ships to make them slightly better. But I think the avalanche missiles are still the way to go, because they've got range. The heavy weapons platform, though, that should be really nice. We make one of those? Oh, it costs 500,000. Doesn't even tell us how much money we've got at the moment. Okay, so we're making laser cannons to sell. No to produce... Current funds. 479,000. If we produce 2 of these, we'll be able to sell them for a bit of a profit. And let's save again. 21st of March. Not long before the end of the month. Really hoping we get a small UFO. Production complete, laser cannon. That didn't take long. That is nice. I like that we managed to manufacture those pretty quickly. 2 of them that we can now sell for a profit of oh, how much was it? It was like 1... We can sell them for 211,000. Keep that in mind. We can sell that heavy laser. Suddenly we have 780,000. That is nice. Manufacture. Here's a cannon. Okay, so we sell them for 211. We produce them for 182. I'll call it 212. That's a profit of 30k each time. It's okay. I mean, it's about on par with the other one. The heavy laser that we were manufacturing, I think. We'll check the game facts later, but this seems good for now. As long as we have the funds to do them initially. Let's just bump it up here. So 182... No, 4 of them is probably too many. Wait, did I actually allocate people to do that manufacturing? I did not. I just assumed manufacturing would happen somehow. 1 hour, 1 day, 21 hours, and we'll get those done. Then maybe we'll have enough money to build more stuff, because we can't not be building in this game. Everything takes time, and if we're not doing anything with that time, then the aliens will win. Oh no, aliens terrorize Rio de Janeiro. Okay, terror mission, joy. Yeah, we're not building anything here. We need to build lab space? Lab space. Once we have the salary transfer trick going, I think it'll be a bit easier for us. How much time does it take to build a lab, actually? Not that we have the money for it. 26 days. So that'll be a thing for like late April to maybe do. Wow. Anyway, we have a slight terror problem. We need to scramble as soon as possible and handle this, because if we do not, the world gets very upset at us. And hopefully we won't like run out of fuel before we even get there. I think that's a bug with the pathfinding. Yeah, look, it's going this way instead of... Hang on. Those... Yeah, I mean, it's basically on the other side, right? So... if they'd gone to the east, it would have actually been slightly further. Fine. Just get there before... Oh no, it's going to be nighttime, isn't it? Speed it up. Get there before the terrace turns complete, yay. I want to just quickly see. 416. We started off with 750 something. I sell those laser cannons. Yay, we've got over 1 million now. That's great. But we have to deal with this. I don't think we can wait for it to be daylight, because then they might take off and they... Well, okay, we can save just here. And say, hey, no, not UFO 12. Wait, UFO 12? Why is there a UFO around here? Narrator 1. Narrator 1. Hang out for a sec. For a hot minute, wait for the day. That really does make a difference when it comes to these missions. I don't even know which band would correspond to morning, but maybe here. There was definitely a UFO 12 that I clicked on there, and I wonder if that was like a bug? Like the UFO was there, but I've not detected it with radar, but I can still click on it. Scavenger 1, new target please. Begin the mission. Alright, this could be tough, and it's going to be tough at the start when we've got so many people all taking the turns. But we've got to do it. Emmy, yeah, Emmy, let's maybe... Oh, but you were good with the plasma rifle last time. And you've got lots of time units, which is nice. Goni has lots of rockets now, which is excellent. Bashi, you've got weapons. Joppa... You know, Mr. Joppa, I think you were pretty good with the heavy weapons last time, so let's give you that as... I think you've got the explosive ammo in there. That should be interesting. You don't need a grenade if you've got explosive ammo. You might want the backup ammo though. Incendiary. Cypress, you're fine. Nori be another heavy weapon person. Yeah, I mean, right tool for the job. I reckon we still need to actually bring some of these lasers into battle. People like Grigori could be faster if they're not carrying a... But it's a terror mission. It was pretty cool seeing them, like, with 60 turn units being able to take 4 auto shots with the laser. We need at least one scout. Astro Boy can keep the other rifle. You, Gagori, can have the laser. You can have more grenades, though. You like grenades? You can have one in your hand, because that doesn't penalize you for accuracy, I think. Gareth, take a second clip in case you need it. Gareth. Take a backup weapon in case you need it. This... I probably don't need to bring quite so many laser pistols anymore. We've got plasma rifles. Astro Boy, we'll give you a go at the plasma. I want to keep like the scouting to the random no-name people. Sigoni, you don't need a grenade if you've got a rocket launcher. I think you might want a pistol. Bash. Who's the other heavy weapons person? Akinori, sure. I think this is alright. Where's Wob? I like to give Wob the grenades because he's good at throwing. It would be nice if you could check people's stats while you're on the screen. But I've just had to kind of remember a couple of highlights. Bash, you're the captain, you get lots of grenades and things. Really useful. Alright, let's do it. It seems weird to be leaving one of these awesome plasma rifles in the hangar, but it's just like, you know, autocannons. They're pretty good too. And it's a terror mission, we need to make sure we completely wreck the aliens. Wow, off the bat, there's an alien within view. Oh, and it's these floater guys. These. Oh, that's not fun. Okay. Let's save. It doesn't seem to be nighttime, so I guess I can save over the top of this. very glad we waited and it's not nighttime mission. Yeah, so Robin, let's get you to jump off the side here as you usually do. Just because we've got an alien there, there we go. There's another alien here. Do you think you can take him out? Whoa, 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 I didn't mean to do that. Keep hitting the wrong button. Oh. Maybe, Wob, if we get you to walk here, you should have uninterrupted line of sight. And crouch down and unload on that asshole. Nice one. You got a kill, Wob. Now we just need to survive this mission. Sigourney. Very tempted to use the rocket launcher, although it costs 24 just for a snapshot, so you'd have to do it right here on the gangplank. Let's maybe allow some other people to get the kills. Oh, but it would be so funny to see it explode. 26. Let's go. Nice. Achievement unlocked. Kill an alien with a rocket launcher. But now you're stuck on the gangplank, which is going to make my life miserable. Unboxing all of these other soldiers. Hey, it looks like we've got... Yeah, let's pay attention to the map. I reckon... That looks like a hard edge. And that looks like a hard edge. We've got some houses to the left of us. But then we've got a street and some more buildings over the side there. So we definitely want... Yeah. Oh, there we go. Want to fan out this way. We might want to drop a smoke grenade actually, just so we're not attacked as soon as we get off here. Perhaps Emmy can take care of that. Primer grenade for 0. We can't throw it, but we can drop it. Which means you don't have any units to be able to shoot reflexively, but we'll get Vash out. You two can just hang out here and keep an eye on things. Mr. Jopper, same to you. You've got that high explosive ammo loaded. So let's make sure you've got a nice clear line of sight where you're not going to shoot any friendlies. Cyprus, get you off of the ship. And maybe investigate these buildings on... Nori, also heavy weapons. 4, so we can't get you to kneel. Okay. Okay, now let's get Grigori out. I want you to be able to scout these buildings, I think. One's double story, that one's double story. There's another place there, it looks like. Let's deal with them in order, I guess. Walk. Well, if you go here, should then be able to walk like underneath this, maybe? Don't know how that will work. You're the scout, so you'll figure it out. Oh yeah, you've got something there. Time units reserved, but it only costs you 15, so you should be able to at least back Wobbin up. In case something comes out of the alleyway, or side, or these things can float around, which is very annoying. Use the sun. Please come out of the vehicle and keep an eye out on this north end of things. Good boy. In the rear with the gear. Hey, maybe we'll end this turn and the mission will be over as well, because we only killed 2 aliens and there's only 2 of them. Wouldn't that be great? Probably not going to happen. You're there, but I don't want you like all bunched up together, or the aliens will decide to just shoot us with explodey things. I'm going to turn your reservation off, and I'm going to make you flank out to the side there. And Toxteth, the rifle today. Gonna need to secure these houses first. So just get out there. Probably don't need to reserve them if we've got everyone else covering all these places. Just, you know, get ready. We're done, we're done. That's fine, that was the smoke grenade. We put that down a while ago, that's normal. And now the aliens might have a harder time shooting at us. Oh, they're shooting civilians. There's a civilian on the top floor there. There too. See, it's possible that because we killed 2 aliens that's along this row of houses here, possible that the alien presence on this side of the street is dealt with now. And we should be looking to the opposite side of the street where there's all this nonsense going on. Yes. Mr. Jopper, I want you to get to the edge of the smoke a bit. And you can immediately see 2 aliens. Wow. One there. There's one there. I would like you to take them out if you can. 5. You're closer to this one, so give that a go. Ray the area with explosives. Oh, you took out the street light, that's fine. You missed. Oh, and you're getting shot at again, that's not good. Akinori. Perhaps you'd like to supply some additional covering fire. For all I know, that was a building full of orphans that we're blowing up. But I think the world governments prefer that we at least get rid of the aliens. And if there's a few civilian casualties, it's not the end of the world. Inori, you're out of shots now as well. Do we have anyone? Well, I mean, we've got Bash and Emmy here. Need to be able to take that alien out, though. We've got Astra Boy. Astra Boy could maybe move up a little bit. Yep, Astra Boy can see someone. He can see that one. So maybe you could take some shots at him. Nice work. Now, looking that way, please. Now, Emmy and Bash don't have to worry too much about that one. But perhaps you can get here, just on the edge of the smoke. Take that guy out, please. Nice shot, Bashir. That's why you're the captain. Morrow, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you? How's your day going? Okay, so Bash has taken out that one. MZZ, if you could keep covering this whole area of Doom, that would be great. But we need people with time units left to be able to just take shots at aliens if they show up. Same with Bash, you just wait there. Okay, now Gareth, you could maybe help investigate these houses. I think we probably want Grigori to go this way first. Flush any aliens out. Go knocking door to door. Oh, you've reserved time minutes for auto shot. Great, but you're not really pointing at anything that would be useful. Do I get him to turn left or right? Right has the bigger building. Just hangs there. Wobbin, you could actually help with the building. It's probably safe. It's not as if having a motion scanner at this point, if I had one, would help because of the civilians. They're moving around as well. We need 21 from. Okay, stay there, Wob. Sigourney with the rocket launcher. I mean, we could just explode the houses. You can't have aliens hiding in houses if there's no houses left. Oh, but actually you shot that guy last turn with your rocket launcher and got a kill. Well done. And now we actually need to reload. Which took 15 time units. I guess it's a rocket. Next person is Cyprus. Yeah, we need to sweep these buildings pretty quickly, so let's get you and maybe Gareth to both investigate. Other one. Just cover there. Oh, Toxteth, right. Oh, yeah, Gareth is this one. Units reserved. Who else we got? Toxteth O'Grady, let's get you over this way. Very dark. Oh, and there's even more map up here by the looks of it. Yeah, we've got our backs against the edge of the map here, which is nice. But it looks like it's at least like 5 by 5. Probably bigger. So, Toxteth, I'm gonna want you to come up here. Need shot. Need time units. Fine. Just keep an eye out. Astro Boy, you used your shots already. Chopper. Use. Yeah, I think it's Alien's turn time. Only turn 2. But there's a lot of people to have their turns. Oh, we're getting shot at. All that high explosive fire has inadvertently given them some smoke cover. Oh, it's one of the big boys. I mean, there's civilians in those buildings and they haven't been murdered yet. That's kind of a strong indicator that the buildings are safe. Right, so definitely an alien in this building somewhere. We have someone who could maybe help out with that situation. Sigourney? What say you take a shot at the entrance that alien hid in? No line of fire. Okay, how about there? Don't hit the street lamps. Well, if there was an alien in there, it didn't die. That's fine, we're having fun. Rocket launchers. Okay, so there was definitely a big chunky boy somewhere around here. And before I take anyone else's turns, let's just, you know, put down a safety save. Morrow, you'll get to be one of my soldiers when I get back from this mission. I name all the soldiers after people in chat. And you get to defend the Earth from the alien menace, whether you like it or not. So let's get Astro Boy into this building, maybe. Because even if there's nothing in there, it might give you a nice vantage point to shoot out of. How's your day going, Morrow? Got a Labor Day here in Australia. I don't know where you're located, but public holidays are always nice. Oh, I should have reserved his time units. It's fine, he's a scout. He needs to be able to... But don't let you die. We will try our best. What we can guarantee, we will try. It's a pretty tough game. We've got Toxtus O'Grady II here. He's on his second soldier. And where's Mr. Joppa? He's got one of the heavy weapons, does he? Yeah, Mr. Joppa III. Speaking of, they've got the heavy weapons. Let's get you going towards where we saw that big guy. How much does it cost? 25. You're a bit closer, so you've got... Wait, hang on, 25 per shot. We could run this twice with the amount of time units you've got. That is better than walking a bit closer, I think. Nice. Just spray and pray. Yeah, I think that killed it. We didn't hear it die, but there's what looks like a corpse buried behind those pixels there. Nice work, Mr. Joppa. Do you want to also shoot at something in this building, maybe? Hey, we got one! We knew there was an alien hiding there somewhere, and we just heard it die. And who knows, maybe we'll luck out with all this smoke and some of the aliens will get smoke inhalation. And we'll be able to take it back for interrogation. That would be sweet. So what have we got? Astro Boy here has bravely come around the corner, confirmed there's no aliens, but has run out of time units. I feel like maybe Emmy then would also head over to this building, but Astro Boy is kind of in the way there. Coordinating your troops like this is difficult. Let's get you to cross the road a bit, because the main threat seems to be across the road. Get you a little closer. Crouch down for safety's sake. Hang on, game. I'm fighting this on multiple fronts here. I want to take the turns in the order I want. Bashira can back Emmy up. We've taken out that big guy, but there could be more floaters around. In fact, that's something to take an eye on. We've got some of this bit of the map revealed is... Yep, multiple several-story buildings. Quite ominous and threatening. There could be these floaty boys all over the place. So, Bash and Emmy, I think you'd make a good combo. Just advance very slowly and keep your eye on all of those buildings. Meanwhile, we've got Hugh's son, who would like to go into this house, but unfortunately there's a civilian right there that's blocking our way. Joy. I mean, they came out of the house, so the building is probably clean. What if we got Toxtus, though, to... Can you walk through this area? Like, we blew up the fence. Yeah, you can walk through this area. Awesome. No aliens yet, that's good. It's not especially safe to just run for the stairs and see what's up there. I suspect there's nothing up there. Alright, let's do it. Let's just get you to run in there, oblivious to all dangers. Worth a lot to us if we can confirm that it's completely fine. Only got as far as the stairs. That's fine. Gareth, do you want to back him up or maybe keep an eye out on this section of the map? I think that's good. Go back to reserving points. We can stand over the top of this dead alien and see what he's got on him. Oh yeah, we've got another plasma rifle. We've got an alien artifact. Oh. And a corpse. So this is probably like one of their grenades. Pity we can't use it right now. I wonder if, like, when you recover the enemy weapons, does it recover the partially used clips, or like the fully used clips? Can't empty that out. I don't think the game would be that fun if you had to then micromanage like salvaging all the individual equipment, so it probably just gives you all the stuff. Assuming like the mission was a success. Probably. Toxus, you're done there. Wobbin, it would be great if you could investigate this building, but Grigori is right next to the door. So Grigori, open the door. We've confirmed there's nothing in here, that's good. No, this one doesn't have another. Right, Grigori, just poke your nose in the other door then. Again, he stops right in front of the door. Surely you can get through the door. Oh, does it cost like extra to open a door? It does. Well, that's fine. Grigori, I'm putting you in charge of door opening. Robin, we've got better things for you to do. I think I want you back up, Gareth. Yep. And your turn. And your turn. Cyprus, you can also go this way. We'll have two teams that just kind of pincer their way across the map. It'll be strategy. A lot of like, cover and unknown stuff around here that disturbs me. Akinori and Mr. Dropper. Dropper, you've used your turn, but Akinori has not. We could get you a little closer. Maybe even here? Not that far, but oh great, we've noticed an alien. Not many people have turns left, I think. Is it floating between the buildings? It's floating between the buildings. Oh, why not? Well, just unload on it, I guess, and hopefully we'll hit it. Whoop, we missed. Turned around, it's shot at Akinori. Oh wow, that was a grenade. I don't know if that was an exploding grenade or a stun grenade. Either way, they're unconscious. Not great. And I don't have the ability to do anything. Is that because I was on... Well, that's weird. Oh, there we go. Got character selected again. Okay, that's tricky. But Bashi is covering this area, I think. And Emmy also has some time units available. But the street lamp will be in the way. Oh, there's a fire that started inside that warehouse now. Cyprus, yeah, everyone's not really got a lot of time units available. Or they're too far away. Well, I suspect we kind of have to end the turn here. And hope that auto fire will take out that guy if he comes out between those alleyways. Between those two buildings. There's one of them. I don't know if that's the same one. No one took a shot either, so maybe it wasn't somewhere we could shoot at it. Fairly convinced that building is safe, but it's good to check. You don't want to be caught unawares. Random civilians everywhere. In my life, difficult. Okay. We saw an alien very briefly. And I want to say he was round here. Do I want to get Astro Boy around here? Except this is a civilian in the way. Arg. You can walk up here. Oh, now you see it. Okay, awesome. Use the civilian as a human shield and shoot it. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way he's just gonna get caught in the crossfire. Let's drop a save. Let's try it anyway. Maybe Astro Boy has perfect aim. In fact, you've got 52 time units. You could try an aimed shot. You missed. Now you're getting fired at. Now you don't have any time units to do anything about it. But that's fine. We could get maybe Emmy to come here and get the kill. Possibly shooting the civilian in the process, but it's fine. As long as we take out the aliens, we've got a net gain in points. Nice. You've got 20 left, which is not enough for that, but enough for a snapshot, so I'll just leave you there. Bashira. It'd be nice if we could see down that alleyway again. Our friend there is unconscious. Mr. Joppa, however, could possibly get closer. Joppa cannot see anyone from this distance. Now Mr. Joppa can see them. They're right where they were before. Okay. Can you crouch down and shoot them more? Possibly a bit suboptimal to be standing above your unconscious comrade there while shooting. Because if they shoot back at you, it'll be both of you that get taken out, but hey. terrible. Okay, we need someone who is highly skilled. We need Bashira. I'm gonna take out this alien, but will you be able to from this angle is the walking diagonally costs like 6 units each square that you go, as opposed to 4. It's really annoying. I mean, I get that it's slightly more distance covered. How many is it for you to shoot? 23. Can't see him from there? Ugh. No, I'm gonna have to get you to just crouch down and, like, if he comes out, then we'll shoot him, but otherwise you won't have enough time units to actually get out of the way, right? Oh, but then again, she'd probably... Do you have a line of fire there, Bash? I can't tell. No line of fire, okay. Not to deal with it somehow. Where's our rocket launcher person? Back here on the ship. Wait, I didn't want to click. Sometimes when you're trying to click on a different teammate, you end up telling your soldier that you've currently got selected to go walk over to them, and that is very sucky. So Sigourney stood up, and then it has the turn units immediately reserved for auto shot. That is not great. I can see that you don't even have a rocket loaded there right now. Just get you off of the ship. That's all your time units used. Well, it is a big heavy weapon, I guess. Wobbin. I wonder if Wobbin can throw a grenade that far, maybe. That's probably asking a bit much of you. Either way, it looks like this is where the action is at, so... Get you closer. Cyprus and I believe Gareth, yeah. You were forging ahead along this edge of the map, and that's still something we want to do. Alright, we've reached the edge, that's good. Doesn't seem to be anything up here. Awesome. And focus that way. Toxus, I think there's nothing up here for you. Yeah, there's just a civilian. But maybe you can shoot out from this window? Because that would be cool. If you had time units for it. Look at this massive, like, warehouse buildings and double-story things that aliens could be hiding in. Gosh, that sucks. Just blow the whole lot to sky high, I think. But Toxus, you'll have to wait there. Grigori, you were about to go into this other house. But screw it, I don't think there's any aliens around here, otherwise they would have got us already. So let's just pull you out. Get you to the front lines as quickly as possible. The amount of smoke particles is lagging me out a bit. Astro Boy, yeah, you did a good attempt there, but now you've got that civilian in your way. And Bashy, you just gotta wait and see if that thing pokes his head out of the corridor there. Chopper has line of sight on it at least, so maybe we won't be surprised as much. Ah, Cyprus, you still have turn units. Let's get you to come down this way a bit. I mean, this whole warehouse is on fire, and I'm not sure we can really peek around the side. We'll let Gareth scout out that bit. If we get you to run this way, we can maybe provide some covering fire? Alright, Anton, let's see what the aliens do. Feels like there's still plenty aliens to kill. It's just annoying because there's all the civilians that we have to simulate. On the alien's turn, of course. That could have been an alien. Could have gotten us. Gareth had eyes on it, so it's fine. Oh. More civilians, geez. I'm glad. I don't want to jinx it. No, I'm not going to even talk about that. Oh, this civilian. Get out of our way. Let the professionals do their job. Okay, we didn't get shot at that turn. No one died. That's great. Time for a save. We still have this problem of an alien. He hasn't moved. That's interesting. If he hasn't moved... I mean, there's this rule about, like, line of sight and thing. Wait, no. Oh, that's... Mr. Jopper is unconscious now. I mean, at least they're not dead. Maybe that thing he's shooting at us is stun grenades. But yeah, I didn't know... That's exactly the thing I was describing before. I didn't know who I was clicked on at the time. So I just sent Cyprus running straight ahead. Without reserving any units for doing stuff. That's annoying. Okay. But now that he's taken his reaction, maybe that means that Bash here... Chance... Slightly closer... And... Gareth! Hey, how you going? Someone has to be cannon fodder. Yeah, I guess. Hopefully those two are still alive but unconscious and we can get them at the end of the mission. Here's where you are. You're doing fine. Last mission you panicked a bit and dropped your gun, but the moment you're facing down two terrifying civilians, and they seem to be okay. Let's actually get you a little closer, because you're way over here after scouting a bit. I expect that's how I would react. Yeah, sure, it's realistic. Fighting alien menace. No one has actually trained for this. This is all new to everyone. Yeah. Okay. So, Bash. We were lining Bash up for this nasty floaty boy that's actually up here on this level. Really annoying. But I think you've got a clear shot at it now. So please unload on this guy. Nice. Another kill for Captain Bashy. And you're pretty much out of time units there. Yeah, you don't have enough for any other kind of shots, so I kind of want to get you to back off. Or we can have you get supported by... Well, I mean, Cyprus is there, but I think Cyprus also burned units. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just going to get you to back off slightly. Emmy, on the other hand, has lots of time units still. Not taken the turn yet. Let's have you creep along the side of this building. Possibly check out the big spooky warehouse of doom. Takes you how many to shoot? 23. Okay, so you just got to stand there. While we're on this region of the map, you, Astra Boy, you have lots of time, and the civilian has moved out of your way finally. I don't think there's an alien in the second floor of that building, because it has civilians in it, and they are very much alive. Aha! You can see someone in that warehouse. Pretty good, considering the line of sight is so wonky. Do you think you can take them out, Astra Boy? Oh, oh, nice! Really threaded the needle there. Okay, that's a good job. Let me stay there. Yeah, right? I mean, that's the advantage, I think, of the auto shot. Even though the accuracy that it gives you is, like, much lower than aimed shot, you get 3 of them. One of them's gonna get lucky. Sigourney here with the rocket launcher. Let's get you to reload that. Maybe we can just blast this warehouse that's on fire a bit more. Rockets are cheap, relatively speaking. Well, maybe we shoot the second floor of this building that I don't like. What's with the plague-looking stuff? That's smoke. The smoke here is from a smoke grenade I dropped at our feet when we disembarked, deliberately, so that we wouldn't necessarily get shot at. Smoke over here is from heavy explosive rounds and a rocket or two. Unless you're talking about here, where I guess the dirt is just kind of furrowed from the various explosions. Alright, so Sigourney. We need to reload. That let you shoot? It probably does. Oh yeah, you can shoot. There's a civilian kind of in the way. Maybe we shoot at the second floor of this building. Clear it out. Yeah, the smoke's pretty good, like, tactically. You can hide in the smoke clouds and not get shot at quite so much. But you can see Sigourney here, maybe the health bar has a tiny bit of grey in it now, because she's been in the smoke cloud long enough that she's starting to get smoke inhalation. Which is one way you could possibly take down aliens and capture them alive. So I'm hoping there was an alien somewhere in here that's just been inhaling the fumes for ages. You're out of turn, so close you. Grigori, our scout. Let's send you out. And yeah, probably best if you do reserve some time. Toxthus. I was kind of hoping that Toxthus' position up here in the house would give him an unrivaled way to just snipe at enemies from up there, but turns out there's nothing visible, and it's kind of far away anyway. Possibly you could take a shot anyway, just to see if it would have worked. See if you can shoot that filing cabinet. Oh, second shot. How's your day been, Gareth? Yeah, we got the filing cabinet. Take that, alien scum. You doing anything special for the long weekend? Not that that's, you know, like... Not that we can go out and do fun activities or anything. Not Freedom Day yet. A lot of walking and audiobooks. Nice. Yeah, that's the one thing that's been persuading me to get out of the house lately is podcasts. I've been listening to a great podcast called Kill James Bond. They just, you know, they've been going through all the James Bond movies sequentially and poking fun at it and ripping it to shreds for being like... It's problematic. The James Bond movies, they were fun and they're a part of my childhood growing up. They're very problematic in a lot of places when you go and revisit them with a modern eye. You got stuck on an audiobook that you wasn't enjoying and it killed your motivation to walk. Yeah, that sucks. Like, if you... I always, like, read one book at a time. So, if I get stuck on one that I'm not really, like, devouring each night, then I don't want to start up a new one. And I just get stuck. Got stuck on The Handmaid's Tale for months. Oh, right. I need to read that. But... no, I've got too much other stuff in my to-do pile. Anyway, let's just end Tox's turn there. Wobbin, you go back up all of the other peeps, please. Now, the James Bond movies find a context. Yeah, they kind of are. Like, I mean, it even gets lampshaded a bit with some of the newer movies where Judi Dench calls James Bond a relic of a bygone era, you know, a dinosaur. You did a couple of shortish ones, now you're on Atlantis. I like Atlantis. It's nice, it's short, it's sort of set aside from the rest of the Cosmere. Yeah, it's cool. Then turn. Strategy is hard. Okay, we've definitely still got aliens, because someone got shot at. You can tell it's an earlier one. Yeah, like, the style isn't quite set, like, the sort of, the stereotype, I guess, of a Cosmere book isn't quite set up yet. But that's good, too. Like, it's a little different. Okay, we've got at least one more alien to find. We need to flush them out. They could be anywhere though. Gareth, let's have you take up a slightly better position where you can see... Oh no, I haven't reserved time units for you, damn it. This button is an important button. Yeah, just turn around, get close to the pole there. Maybe even look that way. Cyprus, we could maybe get you to poke your head in the building that's on fire there. Looks fine. Started rereading Harry Potter too. Nice. Yeah, I did a binge of the Harry Potter books a while ago. I mean, it's a cultural touchstone, right? It's like everybody's aware of who Harry Potter is. Bashi, maybe you can very cautiously advance into this alleyway. Possibly just hang out there and wait to see if anything pops its head out. Likewise, Emmy, you could come at it from this way, which... Sure, you just closed the door that you needed to open in order to get into the warehouse. I think we took care of an alien inside this warehouse already, so it's probably fine. I like the Sanderson style of magic where things make more sense. Yeah, I mean, it's for kids. Kids don't have to have things make sense to enjoy it. Sanderson having sort of thought out, okay, look, this is what's going to be possible, this is what's not possible. That is nice, I do appreciate that. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in the warehouse, so let's get you to go around the side here. How much does it cost to shoot? It costs 23. Okay, just... There was another person here. You, Astro Boy. Come with me. I want you to walk in an optimal route, ideally. Grigori, our scout. Yeah, these buildings are too big. Definitely an alien somewhere around here. Get you out on the field, see if we can notice something. Sigourney with the rocket launcher. Again, we need to reload it. This is through this thing. Last shot. Make sure it counts. Toxthus, I'm going to admit that this is probably not the most strategic place for you now. And probably you could maybe exit this little house. Can you pass that way? Not, okay. Here's how you use the stairs. I think you can just get them to jump down though. Kind of funny to watch them fall in slow motion like that. Okay, we'll beat this mission and then we'll call it a night, I reckon. I mean, it's cool. Wobbin, awesome. Wobbin, I need you to back up Bashi. Great knowledge. Me, you're waiting at the corner there. Right, aliens, go nuts. We're getting shot at from inside that building. Oh wow, I thought we'd totally killed anyone in there. Get a shot back at it. Nice. Did I get up too much over the long weekend? Not really. Oh, civilian, watch out. I did some walking. That was good. Forced myself to get out and get some sun. I did manage to get a little bit sunburned from it. Like, I could feel it. We're already in the season where it's not ideal for me to go out unless I've got protection on. Mr. Jopper has become unconscious. Did I leave him in the smoke cloud too long? Inoriam Narco has become unconscious. That was the one that got shot before, though. Maybe they woke up and then immediately fell unconscious again. Oh, and that alien that we killed in the warehouse with the reflexive shot was the last one. Yeah, Gareth, I did actually manage to tinker around with Nginx and Let's Encrypt on my personal website, which I haven't touched in actual years, and set up SSL for it. So I feel like that's a good accomplishment. Like, learned how to do that, just poking at it. Got it going with Docker Compose, so I don't have to care too much about like maintaining the server. I just bring it up or bring it down. Yeah, it's good. Now, there's absolutely no content on the website, it's just a test post, but the content is secure. You just turned yours into GitHub Pages and Jekyll? Yeah, nice. I mean, I wanted to go with just static site generation before, but then, because I was switching my whole stack and learning Node.js and React and Next.js and all that stuff, I was like, you know what? I could probably do this as a learning experience and figure out how it's done. It doesn't have to be optimal. It does not have to scale to thousands of millions of customers. It just needs to like be a thing that I figure out how to use. We've killed 9 aliens, recovered 9 alien corpses. Live aliens recovered! Nice! We've got one. Must have been one that stunned himself or inhaled smoke, because we don't actually have any capability to stun them ourselves. We haven't done much Node in a while. Yeah, I mean, it's been a big learning experience for me since March 2020, when I switched teams, switched stacks. My desktop got sold, so got to do something, and Domain was good to me, so they've rehomed me on Agent Portal. Yeah, it's been good. Like, I've learned it. It's another tool in my toolbox. It's not the best for everything, but it's pretty good. Alien artifacts, that's 14, yay. Civilians killed by aliens. There's 1 civilian got killed. That's not bad, considering they were just shooting up the place. 10 civilians saved. Good score. Rating good. Nice. Not enough equipment to fully equip squad. I think that's because we fired all those rockets. Alright. That's great. I'm going to drop a save right now. You like it for small things, you find it doesn't scale well with complexity, in your opinion? Yeah, fair. There's a lot of nuance to it, like, and a lot of the time you find like, oh, actually it's fine at this as long as you drop in this middleware and this middleware and this node modules package. And before you know it, you've got this crazy unmaintainable mess of dependencies. It would be nice sometimes to just have everything work out of the box. Say that much for it. This is great. We've been streaming for about 3 hours now. I'm kind of tired. So I wonder if I should call it here. And like, I can do all of the recap for selling all the stuff that we've gotten from that mission, or researching more stuff like that. Yeah, let's call it there. I'll do some downtime later in the week and we'll fix up the results of that mission. We got everyone through that mission alive as well. Can I see the soldiers report? Like, has anyone leveled up from that? I think we would have gotten a screen if someone actually got a promotion from that. So unfortunately, no promotions there, but no deaths. You're gonna call it night too, Gareth? Need to catch up on sleep. Yeah, right? Like, daylight savings has thrown me for a loop. Long weekend plus daylight savings meant I've been sleeping in longer and then staying up later, and it's been terrible. So yeah, thanks very much for joining in. Great to see you. Nice to hang out. I'll maybe catch you next time. Bye.